One of the key things that we do is we make it okay. We let all our employees know it's okay to fail. It's okay to make mistakes. We don't want people to live in fear of making mistakes because we feel a mistake is an opportunity to improve.
In our company, the best way we do that is by letting people do their thing. In other words, let them own the problems, let them investigate the problems, work through these problems, find new solutions, new technologies, and bring them to the table.
We train our employees, our program management, our technical folks on the cutting edge technology out there to try to be ahead of the curve or keep up with the larger companies out there in the marketplace.
Continual improvements is part of our everyday function, small incremental changes that can be monitored closely, effectively, and quickly.
In the Army NCOs, the leadership acronym for us stands for loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. I try to kind of imbue those same values within my company, and I think it's worked well today.
How did leaders today develop an acumen around data? Because they're not going to be able to do their job unless they can provide context of how information's used, what information's credible, and how they need to govern and preserve it as an asset going forward.
We get a lot of phone calls from companies that want to test their technology, and we excel at that. We can figure out how it'll fit, where it'll apply, those types of things, and advise companies on how to bring that technology to market.
We really like to roll up our sleeves and get in with our customers, find out what their problems are, and that's how we can find out what the need is in the marketplace and use our technology to innovate.
We follow the process of EOS, which is the Entrepreneurial Operating System for Small Business. It allows the company to grow and to do goal checking on a standardized basis.
We're taking them through an evaluation process. It's a case study and a set of problems to solve. And so they tend to get this thirst for continually innovating and solving new problems.
So we know what their pains are. We know what is it that they need to do in order to have the competitive advantage. And we align their needs when we are going out and looking for the right kind of solutions as well.
We've been fortunate to keep up the speed with the newest certifications and the languages out there and get our employees certified in these specific core sets of tools to provide that service back to our customer base.
So the best piece of advice for me is really a quote by Salvador Dali. Intelligence without ambition is like a bird without wings.
Do what is right regardless of the outcome and do it because it is the right thing, not to expect credit for it.
Start with the end in mind because we want to make sure that we're not just traveling a path to nowhere, but really have our end game and our end goal in mind as we move forward every day.
If you take care of them, they'll take care of you. And I think the same way in regard to the way we take care of our customers. I always felt if we took care of them, they'd take care of us.